Good morning, student. Welcome all of you in our English class. We did writing, short composition, advertisement, poster, and one letter. Now, to resume our literature, we have to begin with third chapter of the book Flamingo, Deep Water by William O. Douglas. In his autobiography of Man and Mountain that was published in 1950, and he discusses his close childhood connection with nature. In this essay, he talks about his fear of water, how the fear arose within him and how did he overcome that fear of water. And he gives a vivid description in the chapter Deep Water, and how the incident happened that almost would have killed him, but he conquered by his determination, hard work, and willpower. So, the whole chapter, the theme of the chapter, it's about the determination, willpower, hard work, efforts, and once you have decided to do that, to do anything, so no one can stop you doing the thing. So, this is just the theme. If you have determined to do anything, so no one can stop you. So, bit by bit, we have to go through the entire text. So, what's there in the text? So, let me begin with William O. Douglas' aversion of water. How he started developing the hate, the fear from water. So, what happened that William O. Douglas he narrates that he had a fear of water at the age of 3 or 4 years. When he was a child, accompanied by his father, he went to a beach at California, and a large wave that swept over his body, and he was almost in dying situation. He was about to die, though being adult his father, so he know that it's not much harmful, but he could not stop getting fearful because he was just a 3 4 year child, and a large wave that knocked him down means he fell down as the wave hit, and the wave swept over his body, and he was breathless. He could not breathe properly, and he recalls the same fear after that incident when everything was becoming normal. So the year rolled by, but the same fear that haunted him whenever he go near any water body, whether it's lake or an river or any kind of cascades. So he recollects the same fear off and on whenever he goes near any water body. So, but he had decided to learn swimming. He had a thing in his mind that water cannot scare him. He cannot be scared of water. So that's why, for this to overcome that fear, he joined YMCA pool. YMCA pool at Yakima. Yakima is the name of the town. And he learned a lot. He was provided with water wings and all the things, though he was very skinny, thin, trim, and slim. And he did not want to go inside the water with naked body, very slimy legs, and he did not want to expose his legs, but he put aside all his pride. He put aside all his honor just to learn swimming because he had a keen desire to learn swimming. So only to overcome that fear and only to learn swimming, so he put aside all his pride and he started getting training. And he went inside the water. Bit by bit, he learned lot of things and he got a little bit confidence. But one incident happened. So what was that incident that happened? And that incident happened, he joined YMC pool at the age of 11-year-old. So what incident is there? So it will create a question. The question would be generated. Here I have written two questions. Explain two frightening childhood experience in Douglas' life. What were those two frightening experience that happened during his childhood? And in or, I have written here or, you may answer the question, what was the misadventure in the YMCA pool? In YMCA pool, you have to write the single misadventure that happened to William Douglas. And here, two childhood experience you would include YMCA pool misadventure. And second thing that we have just now discussed, when he was 3-4 years old, while accompanied his father to California beach, so a large wave of sea that swept over him. So that was 3-4 sentences you can explain, but here the misadventure that happened at YMCA pool and his second childhood misadventure that happened at the age of 11. So what was that? Means very in his early age, so he got afraid of water. He was scared of water, but there was a thing in his mind. So over and over again I have many times discussed that there was something going on in his mind that water cannot scare him. He did not have to scare of water, so that's why he made his mind fully to learn swimming. And for this he joined YMCA pool. So in YMCA pool he was getting training for many days, but what happened, one day he reached YMCA pool very early. Nobody was there. And though he had a little bit confidence, but he could not get enough confidence to get inside water without anybody nearby. So he was waiting for someone to come and he wanted to follow the other children. So that's why at the edge of the pool he was waiting. Unfortunately, a big boy, adult, he came and out of fun he picked him up and threw inside the water at the deep end. Two ends were there of the pool. One is shallow end, and that sloping was gradual. So he threw at the deep end of the pool, and he was making plan while going, drowning inside the water. He was sinking, making plan that he would, as soon as he would hit the bottom, he would make a big jump and come at the surface, and just after taking a few paddling, or he would touch the edge. But after 3-4 trials he could not come to the edge. He tried hard and he was paralyzed with the fear, and all his efforts were failed to come out of the water. And then he felt the fear of death. And after that he was feeling that he is dying, and he became unconscious. and he did not know what happened next. When he got conscious, so he found himself lying flat on his belly, upside down. He was lying and he was vomiting and he was feeling very weak. The whole day he could not sleep, he could not eat, he could not think properly. So that incident happened with him, and it was a great fearful experience for him. So it happened second time. Why this happened second time? First time with his father the incident happened, he developed fear from water, and second time when to overcome this fear, so he joined YMCA pool. Again the bigger incident happened. In the same way, to overcome that fear, finally to overcome that fear, so again he would join an instructor. So tomorrow we will discuss about that what he did when he hired the instructor. So thanks a lot. So I'm